Hello everyone, this is Visit 15. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Suikoden 3, and I'm about ready to start Hugo's chapter 2 here. I decided not to go in and face that Chimera in Chris's chapter 2, though I did have a save file set up specifically for that. I went in and I beat the Chimera in her chapter, off screen on my own time, and then I went in and I beat the Chimera in Ghetto's chapter. Um, then I tried just beating it in Ghetto's chapter, not even bothering with Chris's one, and to see if I got something different. And I did get a couple of different things when I beat it, so I'm kind of wondering if even though we can beat certain bosses like all the time throughout like chapter 2 or whatever for every single person, the Chimera, I'm thinking that only in the last person that we face it with in chapter 2 would actually give us our best stuff. Um, I've just decided to forgo the Chimera with Chris's chapter 2, and when I start Ghetto's chapter 2, then we'll of course be facing it, so. But before then, I'll be taking on Hugo's chapter 2, so. Okay, even though it looks like we could get over here, when we get to Brass Castle, we just get a note from the guy saying that, well, we can't really go any farther, so, so basically, you could come this way, but, it's a dead end, so, our only real option is to, go up to, Duck Village, so. Luckily, the northern plains here, they're shorter, so, and I believe that if we did not get Kathy, we could actually pick her up here. So, but actually, now that I think about it, I don't think that we've gotten the ability to recruit people yet with Hugo. So, but that's really okay if I'm get her in Thomas's chapter anyway. So, 3 Rectivores. Let's see. Susan Joe got poisoned for me, so. I did actually make another save file because I had to do a little bit of level grinding. Figured I'd do it now instead of a little later, so. Because I didn't want to do it while I was actually in the process of recording, so. Three Rectivores again, and again, Sergeant Joe got poisoned, so. I really shouldn't even be bothering with this, because I'm going to be switching to my other save file, but. You know, oh well, so. If I get poisoned again, then I'll just forgo it, so. Great. Well, doing okay for hit points if she is a boss. Okay, so she's sort of a boss. Bossy, but flame champion, huh? I was just saying who's asking, but might as well kind of cooperate. Samus. Well, they're at the end, but I think there's some stuff that we can do here, so. Nobody we can recruit right now, so. But. Okay, I would suggest, if you have the points for it, upgrade your magic stuff about as far as it'll go. So with Hugo B+, as long as you have wind magic still, so. Water to B+, I think. Yep. And then chanting volume, basically all the way or as far as you can get it, so. I don't believe that there's a Bujitsu teacher here. Sorry, a Bujitsu teacher here, so. Go to the trade stop, only if you have stuff to trade, and, you want to pick up, some other stuff, for basically later on, but, I'm doing okay for Potch, plus, in my other save file, I grinded for a few levels and stuff, so, yeah, if you really think that you don't have quite enough Potch, you might want to pick up, a couple of, things at the trade shop, but, of course, we're not going to be able to trade them back here for any profit, so. I don't think I have, excuse me, anything to appraise, so. Well, it is by the water. He made it of wood. Sure. Ah. Um, uh, I'll ask her who the Flame Champion is, or should say Search to Joe, so. doesn't sound very heroic, but... Ooh. Oh. Hmm. Well, let's see if we can get some more information from her, so... Okay. Two now and two later, huh? Alright. Well, I think I'll be changing this stuff around, but as you can see, we got a unite attack with all three of them called Tendo. Kind of powerful. Sometimes it's not very, but yeah, that's the way it goes, I guess. Plus, when we pull off Tinto, Samus and Reed there are going to become unbalanced. And one of the other things you gotta watch out for is Lily there becomes berserk, so. Um, I think that's the way that we wanted to go, so. Well, finally she makes sense. Okay, she doesn't have a whole bunch of stuff that we can upgrade right now, and um, even though we can upgrade her sword of magic, I kind of leave that at least for now. So, he doesn't really have anything for us. Incentives. We could upgrade his wind magic by a little bit if we want. Not really totally necessary, but yeah. When I go in, I did my level grinding. I got enough skill points with him where I just decided to upgrade him anyway. So the main people that you want to have, definitely Hugo. I would say up to his max. And if you don't get it up to his max, at least have it at a B or a C. So. And upgrade water magic here with Sergeant Joe. I would say up to a B or C also, depending on how much you upgrade Hugo. Of course, as you can see, I've upgraded him to B+, so. And right now we are in Sydney's her cabin, I guess you could say, but she's not here right now. I don't understand why we didn't just go over to the open one right next to us, but because even if Kid or whatever wasn't over there, you would think that he could always come back like it was the next day or whatever, but if we want to, we could just go back to today's room and she's back here, so we can't actually recruit her or anything right now, but there's really nothing for me to pick up here right now, so. Okay. And as you can see, right here is going to be our next place to go. As I said before, I can't go back to Brass Castle or whatever, so, and I would actually enter there before the ancient highway, before going down here to the plains of or either north or south or whatever. Basically because the enemies up here, they're gonna be worth a little more, so. With Brass Castle, I think the way it is that we can enter the outside of the castle, so we can get into like sharpener weapons or buy new armor upgrades or whatever. So, but the little door or whatever that Chris came out at the end of our last chapter, we can enter there, but if we keep going along that little path down there, the door that leads into basically that one little room right below where her actual bedroom is, that door is blocked off, so It just won't open for us, so it's blocked. I'd say probably from the inside or whatever. So, or maybe it's just locked or what, but. So, as I said, I would do my level grinding in here, so. No, I can't move right now, so. Well, they're a bunch of oddballs, I'd say, but. I always think that it's actually Fubar that opened it up, not Lily, but. Kind of like speaking Elvish to open up the door for the dwarves' caves, but in Lord of the Rings, but. Call that a rest. Okay, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna load my other save file. Um, I've ground up to about level 33. I would say that is probably the best for the boss that's coming up. Plus, going beyond it really doesn't make a whole bunch of sense. Yes, well, uh, levels are kind of subjective in this, so um, we could just be sticking around grinding forever if we want to grind up to like level 35 or whatever. But um, level 33 should be okay. So, um, anyways, what I will do is, I will just load up my other save file and I'll show you what I upgraded for my people. So, I will be right back.